first time out here? Yes? Do you have any repeat offenders? Glad to see you again. Welcome to our Flamingo Habitat. My name is Jackie. I'm one of the ladies who work in the wildlife department here. We take care of all of these babies and make sure they're living their best life possible. We're just in time for Bugsy's afternoon feeding. We do give our presentations at 8:30 in the morning and 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and our rescue pelican here is fed at those times as well. Bugsy was unfortunately found entangled in fishing line off the California coast. You're going to see he has left wing damage. That wing was broken. It could not heal properly, so he could not be returned back to the wild. So he came to live here with us. So you see, living a very hard life. We're very happy to have him here. California brown pelicans are protected in this country. We do not own Bugsy. He is here with a special permit from our government for educational purposes to remind people how important it is to reduce, reuse, and recycle. This is our planet. We have to take care of it. Nobody else is going to do that job for us. And unfortunately, many of these birds end up in rescue rehab facilities due to trash entanglement. So if you are fortunate enough to live next to the ocean, help out with those beach cleanup crews, of course, they always need our help. And nowadays, you can buy almost everything reusable. Oh boy, yum yum. So as you watch Bugsy gobble down his fish here, he does not have any teeth. He simply gobbles down those fish. I have some smelt for him in this bucket and a sardine. He does get a variety of fish here throughout the week. And he also gets vitamins stuffed into his fish for obvious good health reasons. Bugsy here is on a measured diet. We do monitor closely how much he eats every day. He cannot have an endless buffet like all of you when you come from Las Vegas. And California brown pelicans are also the only diving species. So they do that aerial bomb dive into the water to snag those fish. These pelicans are found more so between North and South America to the west coast. And their only breeding islands are off the California coast. Happy boy. We did name our pelican Bugsy after. Any guesses who Bugsy is named after?
Seagull.
Yes, Bugsy Seagull. For those of you that don't know, this hotel has been here a very long time. Lots of renovations since the 1940s. But the hotel here is celebrating 75 years in 2 days on December 26th. Bugsy Seagull was involved with a lot of the gangster, a lot of that kind of stuff going on. In the 40s, you have Bugsy and Myers restaurant right inside after Bugsy Seagull and the Myers gang. He did open at this hotel and supposedly named it the Flamingo after his girlfriend's red hair and her long, skinny flamingo-like legs, and her name would be Virginia Hill. Bugsy does have a memorial outside here. It's located behind those big waterfalls on the second level, right in front of the wedding chapel. We also have a flamingo named Bugsy. Ready for a few more? So there's a lot of history at this hotel. It was the first resort-style casino to open up on the Strip back in the 40s. It is the only one that is still in operation. Good boy, yum yum. So as you look around, you're going to see Bugsy has plenty of friends out here. We have over 20 species of animals that live in our habitat. This was established in 1995. It covers about 4 acres on this 15-acre property. Our habitat is mainly covered by water. We have 10 freshwater ponds out here that all interconnect that house about 400,000 gallons of water. We have about 15 turtles out here. We have hundreds and hundreds of fish and about 100 birds that belong to us, plus all the other local freeloaders that fly in. We are an earthen habitat, so as you can see, there is no netting above us. So we get a lot of local birds from grackles and sparrows. We are quite spoiled here as we get to watch hummingbirds all year round. Over the King's Bridge, there are 2 hummingbird feeders, also in front of the windows, right in front of the steakhouse. Little sparrow joining me. Freeloading mallard. Cinnamon tail is our duck. We have lots of ducks out here. The ducks you see coming and going are freeloading mallards. Those are not part of our duck collection. They just happen to find our habitat. There are a few turtles hanging out in the back. You'll see them in front of those windows back there. If we reach into the 60s, some of the turtles will come out if we are warm enough. And of course, our signature birds, our flamingos, are right behind you on that exhibit. They are Chilean flamingos. We have 8 of them. They are the oldest feathered friends we have out here. Some of them are pushing into their 40s. If you're wondering how do we have flamingos out here, it's a bit chilly outside. Keep in mind there are 6 different species of flamingos found in the world. Chileans are one of the 3 South American species. Their temperature ranges -20 to 120 degrees Fahrenheit. So they are quite the hardy flamingo despite their fragile appearance. Male and female are identical. You will notice that many of our birds have bands or bracelets on. Our flamingos are banded, so are some of our ducks. This little sparrow over here is waiting for some chopped up kibble from me. Here you go, sweetie pie. Hard knock life out here, right? But the male and female flamingos are identical. There's no way to tell them apart by the naked eye. Ours have been sexed through their blood work, so that's how we know who is who. They have their own feed up there. They can filter feed whenever they're hungry. Flamingos do turn pink because of the natural pigments found in their diet. They are born gray in color. As I mentioned, there are 6 different species of flamingos found in the world, just like that beautiful poinsettia selfie wall right behind all of you, all of the different hues, the different shades of pink. Flamingos turn pink because of their diet. It is species specific. All 6 species look slightly different in the color of their feathers and their size. You want to finish your fish? Good boy. All right, good man. Anybody have any questions for me this afternoon? Silence. No questions? I mentioned earlier our habitat covers about 4 acres. It was mainly water, but our main sidewalk juts right through the middle that you're on, right over the bridge, and it goes down to that lower side. Our biggest fish are down there. We have 6 lady sturgeon, pushing over 5 feet long, weighing over 100 pounds. In front of me, you'll see one of our beautiful butterfly koi fish. We have different species of carp out here. Koi fish are one, goldfish, and grass carp. We have catfish out here. Sturgeon, bluegill, minnows. Our koi fish are the oldest carp we have on our ponds, pushing into their 30s. So these kiddos have a pretty good retirement plan out here. Bed and breakfast every day, housekeeping and room service, just like all of you have. No questions? We're good? Everyone's here for the holiday?
Yeah.
Yes, it's absolutely gorgeous outside right now. It's about 63 degrees here in Paradise, Nevada. Our humidity today was quite high. It's usually less than like 15%. Right now it's about 45% in this habitat. So it feels absolutely gorgeous outside. Lots of selfie areas out here, the selfie wall, waterfalls, lots of Christmas decorations, Christmas trees and benches on that side. Please keep in mind we aren't different than any other zoo or aquarium. We ask you kindly to not feed or touch any of these animals. We want to keep them as happy and healthy as we can. They cannot find pizza in the wild. It's not good for them. There's no smoking out here. Smoking section is right over the bridge at that fountain. As you walk around, please watch your step. A lot of these ducks get out and navigate around. The freeloading mallards do fly quite aggressively. Keep your eyes open. We don't want them taking you out. No questions? You're all good? All right, everybody.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining me. Have a great afternoon. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas if you are celebrating the season.
Where'd you get that pelican? Jackie? He's shivering. He's cold.
He's not cold. He does this in the middle of summer when we feed him when it's 100 degrees, sir. He's simply excited because it's time to eat, and he is also waterproof. We are not. They are. All right, guys. Thank you. Have a great day. Take care.